What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Money Moves with KIMK, and today we're going to talk about websites to find bank-owned properties that you probably haven't heard of, okay? I haven't heard of them only because they are locally to that particular area. So if you live in these areas, you'll find these properties, but these banks offer bank-owned properties everywhere. So keep that in mind. Don't click off yet. All right. Also, I am on the road to 100,000 subscribers, guys. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Matter of fact, take a minute and look and see if you're subscribed. You could be getting my content and you are not subscribed. So I truly appreciate it. If you subscribe to the channel, I want to make this goal by July. So July is my birthday month, and I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers by July. We can do it, but first we got to get to work. So let's get it. All right. So the first website that I want to go over with you is a website called Arvest. Okay, so Arvest, and I have some notes because I don't know where all these are located. I wrote them down, so I didn't remember them. Arvest is located in Arkansas, so it's one of the oldest banks in Arkansas. So like I said, although it's in Arkansas, it does have these banks, these properties everywhere. So keep that in mind. You could find something really good here on this website. All right, so here we go. So at the very bottom, you scroll. And what I did to get to here is I just Googled bank-owned homes, Arvest Bank, okay? And it'll pull you to this website. So if you scroll down, you can see all of these properties. So here are properties in Arkansas, but they also have properties in Missouri and Oklahoma. And it looks like for the moment that's it. And keep in mind, guys, these websites, even the websites I've listed in the past for bank-owned properties, these websites update frequently. So although you may not see something, if you're looking for Georgia, although you may not see something in a specific state right now, I would highly advise you to check back because you don't know what will be updated and when it will be updated. In fact, well, they wouldn't know either. So I was about to say call, but they don't know. They just probably get these properties kind of sporadically. So if you look down here, like these are some pretty good deals. Again, deals are subjective because what if a ton of things is wrong with this property, right? So this property is in Oklahoma. It's $49K, $65K. Yeah, and some of these banks or credit unions, because I will have some credit unions in the list as well. Some of these lending institutions offer funding as well. So you can get funding through, depends on the bank or lending institution. Make sure you check and verify behind me. Some of these, like I said, they offer loans to you or help or support financially so that you can purchase these properties, because at the end of the day, they don't want to sit on these properties forever, okay? They want to go ahead and push these properties out to someone who really wants the property, because that's not the business that they're in. They're not in the business to hold these properties. They're in the business to lend and to give these properties to people who need them and can, if you need a loan, they can help you out. All right. So the next property or website that I'm gonna go over is First Bank. So First Bank, and First Bank is located in North Carolina and South Carolina. So they're headquartered in those particular states. However, as you can see the map, they have various properties, even in California. So don't just think, oh, it doesn't apply to me or where I want to invest. Not necessarily. They're headquartered in these areas. However, they do lend to a little bit of everybody. Or some people. There's not too many red dots here. But again, these websites update periodically, so make sure you check back. Please check back. Now, that's California. I saw 1 million. I'm like, yikes, this ain't no deal, but that's California. And for those folks who are watching me in California, I've had one-on-one consultations with folks in California, at least 2 or 3. And they're pretty cool people. And by the way, if you want a consultation, click the link in the description. It'll be there if you want a one-on-one consultation with me. But the reason why I mentioned California is because it's first, and also it's like 1.1 million. Like what? Most people don't have that cash to just put it up, right? And again, like I said earlier, some of these banks do offer help as far as financing. But for folks in California, that might be a steal. I don't know, because I don't know anything about Lake Tahoe. All right, so you have some properties here, residential lot, office building, and a lot of these properties have commercial properties, like actual buildings, and they have residential, so they have both. So this is Tennessee, North Carolina, Asheville, think it's Hamer, South Carolina. So keep that in mind. These are properties that they have right now, but they do update quite frequently. So make sure you check back. It may not be here now what you're looking for, but it may be in the future when you come back and say, yes, this is a good deal. And this is an area that I might want to live in. A lot of folks are not purchasing these properties to flip them, not necessarily flip them, but to rent them out. A lot of folks are purchasing them to live in themselves. So keep that in mind. The next one I want to go over is Flagstar. Now, Flagstar is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. But again, they don't just have properties in the North Carolina area. They have properties everywhere. And guys, I found so many resources that it's some of the resources I'm like, man, should I put this out? Is it too much to fit in a 10-minute video? And I feel like it is. So I just kind of trickle the information out to you guys, but I have a lot. I found bank-owned properties in the Caribbean. I found bank-owned properties in Puerto Rico. I found bank-owned properties places where, and I know Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, but places where you may not think, oh, bank-owned properties are there too. So I have those resources, but yeah, maybe they'll come out in the future. I don't know. So here we go. This Flagstar Bank is based in North Carolina. However, again, they have some properties in California, Florida. Here's Detroit, Michigan, and they have a map here. You can click on the map and see exactly what they're trying to give to you. So here's a map, and yeah, it gives you more information, more insight on the actual property. And you can do more investigation on these properties to see if they are of interest to you. So this is Flagstar, Flagstar Bank. Okay, good. And up here you can see, kind of verify and check, it is FDIC. And do your due diligence on all these properties, on everything that I discussed with you guys. You already know, I stress doing your due diligence. It's very important. I do a preliminary type search for you guys, but it is up to you to do your due diligence on every website that I ever suggest. Okay. So next up, and I actually Google how to pronounce this because I'm like, I've never heard of this because I'm not in this area. It's a local institution, right? And the pronunciation is Frank Smooth Credit Union. Franken Smooth Credit Union. Hopefully I said that right. I tried, and I actually researched how to say it. So I tried. I didn't want to butcher it too much, but yeah. This one is located in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. It is a credit union. So do not sleep on credit unions. And what I would suggest to you guys is start where you are locally. So if you're in Georgia, if you're in anywhere, Nebraska, anywhere in the United States, I want you to Google bank-owned or banks that sell bank-owned properties in that particular state, if you're interested in that state, okay? Because there could be a ton, actually there are a ton of banks locally, and credit unions that have bank-owned properties on their website, but you may not have heard of them, right? Even if you live in the same state of Michigan, you may not have heard of Frankenmuth Credit Union, right? So keep that in mind. It's a lot of good gems out there, but you do have to do a little research and digging to find out where they are located. So this one has 2 listings, one for, actually this is 22 lots in Michigan. This one is in Michigan as well, starting at $19,000. So I don't know. I tried to click on something over here and I wasn't able to click on it, but 22 lots, I'm assuming that they're being sold together. So that might be worth checking out for $19K. You have to do the research, okay? And this one says it's coming soon. And you can even call them and see, hey, what is the deal with these properties? I want to get some more information on these properties. Next up is South State Bank. South State Bank is in Massachusetts. Let me look. Yeah, I got that right. No. It's in Florida. I have so many resources, guys. South State Bank is in Florida. It's headquartered in Florida, but again, they have properties a little bit of everywhere, okay? So here, like they have Augusta, Georgia. That is $1 million again. Okay. But they have a lot of different properties. And this one says under contract. So that's a good sign that, hey, I don't know the deal. I don't know I know where Chester, South Carolina is. I don't know where the information for that property, but if it's under contract, then it could have been a good deal. The buyer, I assume, thought it was a good deal. This is in Georgia. This is $19,000. I would suggest that you look up the address. Let's see. You can find really, really good deals everywhere. But again, just because they're in Florida doesn't mean that they don't necessarily lend everywhere else, and they don't necessarily have bank-owned properties everywhere. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you this information. This is some resources for you. All of these banks, I've heard of First Bank, but most of these banks I've never heard of. I just did some research and try to find credit unions and banks or lending institutions that have these resources for you so that you can join in and discover certain areas that you may not have, or certain banks you wouldn't pay any mind to. Okay. That's the end of my video. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead in the comment section, if you're new to the channel, put new to this, meaning like you're new to the channel. All right. You're new to Money Moves with Kay and how we do things around here. But if you've been a subscriber and you're a ride or die subscriber, I want you to put true to this. Okay. Because I have some really loyal subscribers and they make it to the end every single video. And guys, I truly appreciate that. That keeps me motivated to keep going. So again, if you're new to the channel, put new to this. If you're not new to the channel and you're a loyal subscriber, put true to this. All right. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, guys, you stay blessed. Peace.